Hi, this message is for anyone who has been bullied or is being bullied or is just interested in watching this video. First of all, I wanted to say that and acknowledge that being bullied is a very serious situation, and I know how hard it feels and how lonely it can feel and hopeless, especially if you're in a situation where you can't just leave that group or avoid that person, whether that's in school, in college, maybe it happens in your family or a friend circle. And so I wanted to acknowledge that, but I also wanted to say, hey, truly look at yourself. You have a superpower because there is a reason why you're being bullied. And I can say that from my own experience. I was bullied as a child. I grew up having a speech impediment. I couldn't really speak correctly. I had this really bad lisp, and people couldn't actually understand what I'm saying, literally. And kids were bullying me at school, even teachers were bullying me. For some reason, nobody ever thought that this was something that should be fixed or could be fixed up until I was 16 years old. So up until 16, I actually kind of turned mute and I avoided social settings. I avoided speaking altogether, and which was not really possible, but I avoided it as much as possible. And finally, when I was 16, someone sent me to a school psychologist saying, hey, she turned mute and she's failing all her classes, and what is going on? And the psychologist said, hey, you can actually go and have that fixed, and sent me to a speech pathologist. And it took me 2 years before I spoke correctly because, first of all, I had to learn how to speak. And then I had to have the courage to show up as that new person, because everyone knew me as that old person who couldn't speak, and then just suddenly showing up as a brand new person. That takes a whole nother level of courage, but it is possible, that you just get to a point where you say, okay, I'm done with this. I'm just done with this. I want to be that new, just reinvent myself and just show up as a new person. So in my story, yes, there was something I was bullied for that I could fix. And many years later, as I was on a healing journey of self-love, I just realized that I actually really love my voice, because I never really liked my voice. And it turned out that I can even sing. And once I started to take singing lessons, I started to have ideas for music. And then I started to write songs. And it just turned into my superpower. And I just want to say that whatever you may be being bullied for, just look at yourself really deeply, and just see how much love you can put into yourself. And whether it is something that's fixable or not fixable, it just doesn't even matter. It's just that you are loved, and you have deserved to be here, and you deserve to be loved. Maybe you're just super intelligent. Maybe you're an artist. Maybe you're really funny, and maybe you're, whatever it is, just find your superpower, because you have it. Because I will tell you something. You guaranteed carry a really big light, because people who bully others, they don't carry their own light, and they will see you as a mirror for themselves, and they will see something that they don't love within themselves in you. And they may bully you because for some reason they just really don't like what they see in you that they know they also carry. or maybe they're jealous because they see that you carry a really big light and they don't really carry this light themselves, but they maybe feel physically stronger or mentally stronger. So just try to look at it that way and see that whoever the bully is, just feel sorry for them. Maybe they go home and their parents don't love them. Maybe they, somewhere deep inside, feel very insecure, and the only way to have any kind of power in their life is through bullying you. And whatever their reason is, just look at it in this completely different light and just say, well, something is just really wrong with them, but I am absolutely 100% lovable, and I'm going to love myself as I am. And another really important thing I wanted to say is that each and every situation will pass. It will pass. I can tell you. For me, yes, it took me 16 years of my life and then some to learn how to speak properly, for example, or before I graduated from school and I was not in a school anymore where kids were bullying me. Yes, it could even take a long time, but each and every situation will pass. And if it's in your family, well, you will grow up and one day you can decide to not interact with your family, with that member or those members. If it's in school, one day you won't be in school anymore, or maybe you can change the school. Maybe it's at work, and you can eventually change the place where you work at, or just find so much self-love that it doesn't even matter. There's so many more things I can say on this topic, but I just really hope that if there's anyone out there watching who is going through this or has gone through this, just give yourself so much love, all the love, because you are here for a reason. And I guarantee you have that superpower. And I'm sharing my song Bully here on this channel, and that's what it's about, just being a mirror to the other person, and deep beneath everything, deep beneath who we are as a person, how we appear, deep beneath the skin and the bones and everything, all of us, we all are light. We are all one and the same. And honestly, even the people who, harm others, they just harm themselves ultimately. And we're just all one. And hopefully everyone will understand that one day. But I just really wanted to express that in my song Bully, because this is a topic that just really, really goes deep, deep into my heart. Thank you for watching.